As a youth, she set a series of goals to earn a doctorate, become a licensed pilot, write a novel, and found a tech company. But it turns out that the likelihood of success and achievement is inversely correlated to the time you spend watching Netflix. So she has moderated her goals, and now all she wants to do is compete at the Nathan's Hot Dog Contest. Ladies and gentlemen, she can look back now at a life of accomplishment. From Manville, New Jersey, Kelly Lewis.
Welcome to the Stillwell Avenue subway station. We are live, people. We are live. Kevin Wu, I'm surprised you're here. Welcome. Good to see you, Carl. Good to see you, Activity 79. Good to see you, Travis Weeks, Sally Skipico, Adriana, Michelle King, Arjun Luaha, Kevin Wu, Carter J. Good to see everybody, people. Just gonna let this play out.
Blue cheese sauce at the Buffalo Wing Fest Bobbing for Wings contest. This is her first time in Coney Island. Camille O'Brien. She will rise when she has fallen. Hold fast when hope has failed, and find within the only virtue of any value, the fury.
Wacky Snacks, Phyllis, good to see y'all.
And she will bend to her favor.
Good to see you, Meg.
In the purple robes of glory.
Good morning. I'm not entering, Frank. I'm up on the roof. Let's eat, Will. Good to see you, Cake. Appreciate that, Cake. I know it's a bit gross. Women are coming up next, people. Tracy, we are on the corner of Stillwell and Surf Avenue. It's never stopped, except for COVID, of course.
Her face smeared with hot dogs, her cheeks bulging with food, her shirt soaked with fun water. And it was then, as a little girl of 12, that she heard the solemn call to
Mr. Metalhead, good to see you. Dave Jeffrey, welcome. Jonathan, welcome. Moderators, get ready when it gets crazy. Go to Island Jim. Eddie Mark, Community Board 13. And the 6-0. I want to thank the 60th precinct. I want to thank everyone here at the transit precinct here, 34th Transit District. Thank you so much to everyone who gets me up here every year. I forget what the record is. Michelle King, good to see you. Dave Jeffrey. It's gonna get crazy, guys.
Because she is the pepperoni roll eating champion.
Glad you're loving this. Joe, good to see you. If you're new to the broadcast, tell me where you're watching from. I'm gonna give you a shout out. The women are coming up any moment now.
My friends, Laurel, Marie, Mele.
Good to see you from North Brooklyn. Shout out to Greenpoint. Sabrina, good to see you.
She is an instrument of grace, a living invocation of dignity, clarity, and certitude. From Marysville, Washington, 16 hot dogs and buns, the 2018 Rookie of the Year. In her 6th appearance in Coney Island, ranked number 23 in the world, Katie Brigham.
Shout out to Forest Hills. Good to see ya.
After a decade of trial and error, she perfected her vegan chili recipe through the simple addition of pork shoulder, beef shank, and ground chuck. A hot cake and pizza and corn dog specialist, 20 tamales, 16 hot dogs and buns from San Francisco, California.
Let's go Mets, baby. Happy 4th of July, Sarah.
Before her was a door standing open in heaven, bathed in the colors of jasper and ruby, and a voice like a trumpet called her to the throne, amid flashes of lightning and peals of thunder. She stands
Jack Volpe, good to see you. Happy 4th of July. Isaiah Brooks, New York, Coney Island, baby.
23.5 hot dogs and buns, a newcomer to Coney Island. Let's hear the sirens, Domenica D. 5'3" tall, 110 pounds, 158 chicken wings, 39 hot dogs and buns, 10 pounds of boysenberry pie, 2,500 grams of mayonnaise in 3 minutes.
I'm hungry too. Quacky Snacks, I'm very hungry. I did not have breakfast this morning. I think my breakfast will be sausage and peppers. Tracy Williams, good to see you. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Brooklyn is God's country, RRS, good to see you. Shout out to the Barclays Center. Let's go Liberty, hells yeah.
She is the vortex at the center of the vortex. The spiral that spins at the core of the American spirit. The force that drives the swirling gyre of life.
Women's competition any moment now. I don't. My favorite, of course, Meaty Pseudo. Meaty Pseudo follows me on Twitter. And here she's coming out now. Here she is, people. Here she comes into the shot from Las Vegas. Oh, she's in Tampa now. Okay, from Tampa Bay, Florida. Meaty Pseudo, everybody. Good to see you, Papa. Good to see you when she was at Bay. Good to see you, Robinson Lewis.
#1 ranked female eater in the world. With a world record of 51 Nathan's famous hot dogs and buns, the 10-time champion of the world.
Yeah, mods, be prepared. It's gonna get crazy. Big shout out to Meaty Pseudo. She's my favorite. Let's freaking go. Let's eat, baby. Is that a good enough shot for you? Is that a good enough shot for you guys? The whole table, one shot. This is where we're at, baby. Welcome to Coney Island, playground of the world. If you're new to the channel, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Give you some quick shout outs before we begin. And we got a good signal. The signal gods are smiling on us. More than welcome, Papa. Good to see you, Joe Hernandez. Great angle, right? This is our unique perspective from the top of the Stillwell Avenue subway station. Bonsoir, bienvenue, Nebul. Bonsoir, bienvenue. We're on Verizon and T-Mobile. Maggie is checking on in from San Diego. Good to see you, Maggie. Hope you're doing great. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Belinda is checking in from California. Yeah, the women go first, then the men. Yeah, great shot from the L. Yes, indeed. Barbara's checking in from San Antonio. Good to see you, Barbara. Good to see you, Gabby. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Pepsi Wepsi. Love that username. Checking on in from San Antonio. Welcome. J-Dub. Good to see you. A little bit of wind up here. Yep, the men coming up at 12:30, everybody. Cliff Padilla, welcome. Let's go. St. Paul, Minnesota, welcome on in.
And her ponytail looks around. That is known in the sport as the angry pony. And he's doing that. He's feeling it.
Let's go, Strawberry. Shout out to New Jersey, JC. Welcome. Happy 4th of July. Good to see everybody in the chat.
It is 85 degrees with a real feel of bum boy up here, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't get a hat, but I got the lip balm. No, I'm gonna try when I get. Austin checking in from Canada. Hope you had a great Canada Day, Austin. Shout out to all my friends up north. Good to see you there, Bean Rice. Chat's starting to go fast. Autumn Maloran, good to see you.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Let's go Cyclones, baby. All right, here we go.
From 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Mickey Pseudo in the center of the table. To her left, Domenica T, a newcomer, who ate 23.5 hot dogs and buns in her first contest. To To Mickey's right, Michelle Esco, former champion of the world. She won in 2021 with 39 hot dogs and buns. Mickey Sudo going for her record here today, but the temperature's just a little high, just a little above perfect conditions for the eating. Very close though. We will see what happens. Now, Domenica D going on very, very fast. And I have to tell you something. Katie Prettyman, to her left, Katie Prettyman is jostling her legs, and she's just moving, and it's for two purposes. One is to get rid of that nervous energy, and the other thing, it just tightens up those calves. She's got fantastic calves. It's almost a dance she's doing now, ladies and gentlemen. Mickey Sudo, very steady, very calm here. Look at her, wiping her shirt, her mouth on her shirt, always the lady, always the lady, ladies and gentlemen. And I once saw her reapply her lipstick using the side of a knife. And it was at a restaurant. And then I learned some lessons about grace and elegance. And now Michelle Lesko pushing through. 6 for Michelle. 12 hot dogs now from Mickey Sudo.
Thank you so much, Sunshine. Good to see you. Happy 4th.
Domenica D quickly dunking the dogs, and while she's chewing, she's dunking. And while she's dunking, she's chewing. And that is how this works. Mickey Sudo now. Okay. 2.5 minutes gone in this contest. And right now, Mickey Sudo is below record pace, and so is Michelle Lesko. I don't know if that's the heat, and I don't know if that's the hot dog. Sometimes they come out just a little tighter than others, harder to eat. We will see what happens. And now Michelle Lesko is catching up to Mickey Sudo. Mickey Sudo now at 12. Now at 12. And down here, ladies and gentlemen, Tondra Childress plowing through on her second plate. And this woman, Valerie Mele, a veteran of the circuit, eating at contests for the past 18 years. She is a veteran. She is not nervous. She's done this before. Jocelyn Young, doing very well. And we have the rest of the crew on the side pushing through these hot dogs, learning to dump those buns to get them down quickly. The dry buns, almost impossible to swallow with any efficiency. $14 for Mickey Sudo, 15 hot dogs and buns at 6 minutes and 16 seconds left. And now Michelle Lesko is eating furiously here. She's a few behind. She's 11, only one behind Mickey Sudo. And I don't know what's happening with Mickey Sudo. She is neck and neck with Michelle Lesko. Michelle has the opportunity before her right now, ladies and gentlemen. She is on Mickey's heels. Now, typically at this juncture, Mickey would be at 25. We are less than 6 minutes. Less than 6 minutes, Mickey at 16. Michelle Lesko at 12 now. She's slowing down. Now look at Michelle. She is fearsome, very, very fit. Her arms very sinewy. And she is a chicken wing eating champion, ladies and gentlemen. And her just very strong wrist. And she just rips the chicken apart, ladies and gentlemen. To her, humanity is in a battle with the chicken. And we are winning 57 billion to none. Michelle Lesko, a champion eater, chicken wings, hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, hard-boiled eggs, and many, many others. And now, Mickey Sudo at 18 as we approach the halfway mark. We are at 5 minutes on my mark, 5 minutes left. 19 for Mickey. And it seems to me the dogs are slow today. Domenica D from Westchester, New York, now in Seattle, Washington. Isabel Britton right here eating next to her mother, Mickey Sudo. Now at 20 hot dogs and buns, approaching the 4-minute mark. Domenica D, 10 hot dogs and buns. Pushing through, she's wearing gloves as if she were a nurse. It's a little disturbing, pink gloves. They're very elegant. And Mickey will not stop, my friend. She will not stop. 4 minutes now. 4 minutes in this contest. 15 for Michelle. 22 for Mickey. Mickey Sudo trying to push forward. A slow start. I have not seen the angry ponytail. There's a little. But she's just... The ladies, all of them, seeming to struggle with the hot dog today. I don't know what it is. Katie Prettyman, approaching 10 right now, finishing her 9th hot dog and right next to her daughter, who is one behind her mother. Domenica D at 15, Michelle at 16, Mickey Sudo 23 hot dogs. 3 minutes and 5 seconds now. 3 minutes and 5 seconds now. All right, Mickey Sudo now picking it up. There was a pause there in the early going, but now she's getting back into rhythm, and the dogs are going down a little bit more quickly. Michelle Lesko absolutely in the zone here. 17 for her. 25 for Mickey, 15 for Domenica D. Domenica D dressed as a mermaid today in honor of the mermaid parade right here on Surf Avenue. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And now Domenica D going to the water, that's a little bit dangerous. You can fill your stomach up. Trying to balance the water in buns, very important. Mickey Sudo is now comfortably ahead, 27, but she's just not in that furious mode. We'll find out what happened after. I suspect the hot dogs are slow today. It's not the temperature, that wouldn't knock everybody off their pace that much. We will see what happens. Mickey Sudo now pushing ahead. She's almost 10 hot dogs and buns ahead of Michelle Lesko now, who took the time to wipe her face, clearing the wet bun and hot dog niblets from her face so she could go back at it. Pushing, finishing her 20th now. 1 minute and 20 seconds on my mark. 1 minute and 20 seconds now. 1 minute and 20 seconds. And now, can Mickey break 30 with 1 minute and 11 seconds left? 29 right now. One minute left now. Katie Britton absolutely in the zone, eating furiously, dunking that bun right up to the 5 second limit there. 45 seconds now. 45 seconds. Mickey Sudo with 30. Mickey Sudo, they're coming home now. Their ancestors stand on the shoulders of time, looking down the wire white highway of history at this, their most important day. Ladies and gentlemen, 27 seconds, 27 seconds. 19, 31 for Mickey Sudo, 21 for Domenica D. Ladies and gentlemen, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put down your hot dog. Put down your hot dogs.
I think Meaty Sudo did it again. think she broke 29 or 31. Good to see everybody. Happy 4th of July. Hit that like button. Come on, guys. Let's get to 2,000 likes. Come on, guys. This is the real live stream. Real New York on the Dutch Miles Family Networks. Welcome on up to the roof of the Stillwell Avenue subway station. The drone is flying, NYPD drone flying just above my head. Right, I think she got 33. Let's see here. Good to see her from the mountains of North Georgia. You're more than welcome for the coverage. We're here until the end, people. I think it's gonna be Meaty Pseudo. Yeah, last year she did like 51. Jay Chulo, good to see you. If I missed you, welcome to the show, everybody. Obviously, once we get eating hot dogs, or glizzies, as the kids call them, I'm just gonna let you hear the voice of the great George Shea down below on Stillwell and Surf Avenue. Welcome to Coney Island. Little bit humid. Got the wind coming out of the west here. Really nice, refreshing breeze, but they are behind, the eaters are behind the building, so I don't think they're getting this breeze that I'm getting up here on the roof. And we are here literally, rain or shine in crazy thunderstorm. Guys, if you love New York City, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button on the video. Let's get to 2,000 likes. We are doing some final tabulations. I do not have shade. I am up on the roof of a building, but I'm wearing a hat. And
Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
We have the results. We have the results now, ladies and gentlemen. It was a very, very close race for second, and we had nearly a tie. We had Michelle Lesko to my right and Domenica D to my left. One of these eaters had 21.5 hot dogs and buns. The other had 22 3/4. It was that close. But coming in second here today, Michelle Lesko with 22 3/4 hot dogs and buns. In third place, Domenica D, her first contest, first time ever, 21.5. However, in first place for her 11th championship, with 33 Nathan's Famous hot dogs and buns, the great Mickey Pseudo.
Let's go!
33 hot dogs and buns, 11 belts, Mickey Pseudo, amazing job.
Mickey Pseudo, 33.
A little bit slower out of the gate. What do you think?
Yeah, the hot dogs were great, the weather's beautiful, the crowd had me going. I'm thinking maybe the buns were more filling than usual. It's okay, a win's a win. Thank you for the support.
Very gracious. Folks, we only ate 33 hot dogs and buns. Only 33. Our champion, Mickey Pseudo.
Good to see everybody. Welcome to the top of the Stillwell Avenue subway station. We may see history here. Welcome to the top of the Stillwell Avenue subway station. And anybody who mentions any other channels, moderators, please have at it. I don't care. I'm giving the moderators the calm today. Shout out to District 34 of the Transit Police. Shout out to the 60th Precinct. Shout out to Community Board 13 and all of the Coney Island friends here. We are part of the community here. Subscribe to the channel. Dutch Maz Family Networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name at Dutch Maz. DUTCHMAZZ. If you're watching on another bootleg channel, this is the only live stream you want to watch, people.
In Kentucky in the pouring rain. I was also there when she ate 16.5 pints of ice cream. She also won the Buffalo.
This contest has been on for a very long time.
New York, with 207
That's right, Paul. Good to see you.
wins. She is just an absolute phenom. She's married to Nick Werry, the number 6 ranked male eater, champion of the world, and they have a son. And the son was ranked number 42 while still in the womb. I mean, that's how good
This is
genes
the
are.
channel for New York City. Killer Squirrel. Good to see you. Thank you for the look for the stream. Like that username.
A year and 2 months. But he's got this gene pool. And I would like to take this opportunity, if I could, to thank the
Damien, good to
60th
see you. Good to see everybody,
precinct,
people.
one of the greatest police precincts in all the world. Also, Nathan's famous. Eric Gerard, Phil.
And then we'll start at 12:30.
Oliver Powers, Bruce Miller,
Best coverage. That's right, Alien Studio. Good to see you. Subscribe to the channel.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Marching Cobras of Yonkers.
The Marching Cobras of Yonkers taking to the stage. Joey hasn't eaten yet. It's coming on at 12:30, everybody. Meaty Pseudo had 33.
The Alliance for Coney Island. The Wonder
That's
Wheel,
right, Jan. I appreciate that.
Cyclone, Coney Island.
Want to see the real New York City, the real Coney Island? Subscribe to the channel. Me too, Elf. Badlands, friend of the channel. Love that guy. Welcome to the show, everybody. If you're new to the channel, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Do you love New York City? Subscribe to the Dutch Moms Family Networks. We are here thanks to the 34th Transit Police District, 60th Precinct here at Coney Island. Good to see you from Canada. Hunter T, and I think at 11 o'clock, we're going to have our lemonade chug. Good to see you from Florida. Welcome. Dana and Anthony, happy 4th of July. I did not know how many Lizzie got. I think she got like either 22. I think it was 22 and a half. Gonna have to go back to the videotape for that. Put this on your TV, people. Tracy's checking in from St. Augustine, Florida. Exactly, you tried the rest, now try the best, people. Yeah, 67, exactly. It's been going on for a while. Neil is checking in from Scotland. There you go, Lizzie got 21 and a half. Let's go, Joey Chestnut, the nicest guy around. He's the nicest guy around. Good to see you, Mary, checking in from Kensington. Just up the way on the F train there. Good to see you, Kaz. More than welcome from Clear Lake, Florida, Aaron. Sioux City, Iowa, checking in. Good to see you, Raj. Isn't this fun, Lisa? Welcome. Yeah, hopefully Joey breaks his record. It's very hot out here. Joe's checking in from El Paso, Texas. Surf City, North Carolina, checking on in. I love Badlands Booker's one of the best. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Sam White checking in from Lexington. Howie's checking in from Rome. Let's go, Joey, baby. Let's go, Joey. That's right. NYPD drone is literally right above me. Good to see you from Sun City Center, Florida. Good to see you from Wisconsin. Juan's checking in from Costa Rica. Welcome. Mario's checking in from San Francisco, California. John's checking in from Canada. Pine Ridge, South Dakota, checking in. And the Marshall Islands, welcome. Good to see you from New England. It's a family tradition. Good to see you, Tina, out there in Seattle. Good morning, George. Subscribe to the channel, people. Good to see you from Mapleton, Washington. Welcome. Bonsoir, bienvenue from Grenoble. Winnipeg, Canada. Good to see you. Schnellville, Georgia. Welcome. Chef Dan checking in from Colorado. Happy 4th of July, people. Good to see you from Maryland. Let's get 2,000 likes. Come on, kids. The whole world is checking on in to the Dutch Moms Family live stream. Good to see you from St. Louis, Missouri. Now the chat's going. Liz, aloha. Buford, Georgia's in the house. Good to see you, Buford. Buford, Georgia. Willsfield's out there in Buford, Georgia. Beyond Sand out there in Nashville, Tennessee. Seymour Dollars. Hey, make the Chaos Emeralds, guys. All super chats release Chaos Emeralds, guys. So if you want to subscribe and donate to the channel, please feel free. Medina, Ohio. Good to see you.
So many special guests in the audience today. I am personally honored that Tuan Lu
Best on YouTube. They're best in New York City, best on YouTube.
Top architectural design.
Shout out from Eastern North Carolina, from RMT. Good to see you, Mary Lily. Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome on in, Carrie. And San Diego, baby. Good to see you, Adon. The guys have not went on yet. 12:30 Eastern time.
However, every single year, Nathan's donates 100,000 hot dogs to the food bank.
This is the best view, Missoula, Montana. Good to see you.
By the way,
Lee and Sherry checking on in from Maysville, Kentucky. Good to see you. Nootka, Michigan. Welcome on in. Good to see you from Las Vegas. A lot of people from Las Vegas. Hawaii Gardens, California. Welcome. Chicago. Good to see you. Myrtle Beach. Welcome. Thanks for subscribing. Alexandria, Indiana. Welcome. Maywood, California. Good to see you. Shout out to Mapton, Washington, and North Carolina. Welcome on into the show. Keep on subscribing, people. What did the winner of the contest get? I have no idea. Lay, Utah. Welcome. Milwaukee. They get money. That's right. They get money. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Good to see you. Orlando, Florida. Welcome. Cincinnati, Ohio. RoboJax with a £5 super chat. RoboJax, thank you so much for a very generous £5 super chat. Hells yeah. Look at it. Everyone's subscribing now, baby. Hells yeah. Cleveland, Ohio. Welcome. Shout out to Youngstown, Ohio, home of Idora Park. Springfield, Missouri. Welcome.
thank you so much. And next year, I hope to thank you guys.
Neptune Beach, welcome. Marysville, Michigan. St. Augustine, Florida, welcome. Laguna Beach, California. Phoenix, Raleigh, North Carolina. Let's go, Patrick Bertoletti, hells yeah. Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Welcome. Fort Worth, Texas, good to see you. Vinton, Virginia. Union City, Georgia. Welcome. The women have just concluded. Let's go, baby. Staten Island. Shout out to Midland Beach. Good to see you from Myrtle Beach. Good to see you from Augusta, Georgia. Columbus, Ohio. We are streaming the contest. Yes, we are streaming the men's contest as long as the signal holds out. The chat is flying, baby. Abilene, Texas. San Antonio, Texas. Jen City's checking on in. Good to see you. Lima, Ohio. Illinois. Potomac, Maryland. Welcome. Mary Lily with a $10 super chat. Mary Lily, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $10 club. Much appreciated. Shout out to all the channel members. We are on top of the train station, King David. Exclusive perch. Fargo, North Carolina. Welcome. Jamaica, Wisconsin. Good to see you. Good to see you from the Pocono Mountains. WTHC. I like that. Smoke them if you got them. Good to see you, Mac, out there in Phoenix, Arizona. We got 2 Brazilian real. Good to see you there. Brazil. Boa noite, Brazil. Boa tarde, Brazil. Good to see you from Leadville, Colorado. Good to shout out to Bay Ridge, Birmingham, Alabama. Good to see you from the Bronx in South Jersey. New York is in the house. Cantwell, Alaska. Good morning. Bom dia, Brazil. Alawacha, Florida. Shout out to Alawacha. Shout out to Franklin, Massachusetts, and Royal Front, Virginia. Good to see you from Beverly Hills, Florida. And Michelle King with a $10 super chat. Michelle King, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Oh yeah, good to see you from Liverpool. Liverpool. There's something about the air in Liverpool. Good to see you from Brazil. Good to see you from the crew out there in England. Welcome. Thank you so much for the breakdown of the winner's prize money. Toronto, Ontario, Canada, welcome. James, Mississippi, welcome. San Francisco, California, good to see you. WTHC up there in the Pocono Mountains, welcome. Irwin, Pennsylvania, good to see you. We got our first official block of the live stream. There we go. All those super chats are coming in now, baby. Good to see you from Dublin. Chick, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $10 club. Much appreciated. Big $10 super chat. Bagels and Wogs, thanks for being a channel member. Much appreciated. Wind is helping the copyright. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. BD Pseudo 1 with 33. Hot dogs and buns. Mary Lily with a big $10 super chat. Much appreciated. Macomb, Michigan. Welcome on in. Irwin, Pennsylvania. Austin, Texas, good to see you. Cascat, thanks for being a member of the channel. Austin, Texas, turn on the air conditioning. Stanton, California, good to see you. The lemonade chug did not begin yet. Good to see you from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Palmetto, Florida. And Pietro Von Hortz with 36 cents, much appreciated. 2 Brazilian real, welcome. Miriam Schaefer with a $2 super chat. Much appreciated, Miriam. Good to see you from Santa Catarina, Brazil. Bremen, Indiana. Welcome on in. Baltimore, Maryland. Good to see you. Poland. Good to see you out there in Poland. We're just flying here. Let's go, Meaty Suko. That's right, Draven. All right, I think we're catching up with the super chat. This is good. Fairfield County, Connecticut. Welcome on in. Good to see you, Alex. Good to see you. I love the 80s. Good to see you. Sao Paulo. Good to see you from Sao Paulo. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Hialeah, Florida. I haven't been there in years. Good to see you out there in Hialeah. Bring on the dogs. I will shut off the alerts once the men begin the competition, so don't worry about that. So keep on subscribing to the channel. Keep on hitting that like button. Shout out to you, seven-year-old Elijah, checking on in from Colorado. Welcome. Semper Fi, I appreciate that. Hoorah! Thank you so much for the info. Jacksonville, Florida, good to see you. Yellsville, Arkansas, welcome on in. Smithburg, Maryland, welcome. I love mustard. I love mustard too, Ron. Good to see you, Bob. Good to see you, Bill. The men hit the contest at 12:30. All right. Check it out. Atlanta checking on in. Good to see you. Did he snipe me? Really? Whatever. It's okay, Mr. Midhood. Don't mention the channel. Lakeland, Florida. Good to see you. Muskegon, Michigan. Good to see you. Thanks for loving the channel. Don't know how many people are performing. From the Clark Detention Center, welcome. Tiger Heights checking on in. Valerio, Florida, good to see you. Marietta, California, good to see you out there in California. And thank you so much. There's no explanation with the very generous $5 super chat. Good to see you, Burr. Anna Coleman, good to see you. Three Rivers, Texas, check it on in, welcome. I'm not worried about the sticking copyright. But hey, if you're rebroadcasting this, I'm probably gonna flag your channel. Good to see Xavier. Xavier out there. Let's flex that Friday money, hells yeah. Andrew C, checking in from Los Angeles, welcome. Aaron, you're probably not there, so I'm sorry, dude. Good to see you, Ivan. Bill Irish with a $5 super chat. Bill Irish, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $5 club. Much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Yeah, the wind covers the copyright, oh, that's right. Margie Blah, good to see you. That's right, it is RRS, that's why I'm talking over everything. And plus we're on our exclusive perch on top of the Stillwell Avenue subway station. Yeah, Julie's not that bad out here, Julie. Not that bad out here. Bruno, good to see you. Out there, Brazil. Boa tarde, Brazil. Let's go, Carbucci. Will Fields, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. You want to see Carbucci Supreme gameplays? I agree. Gulf Coast, the Mississippi Gulf Coast, check it on in. Bellingham, Washington, welcome. I know nobody's copying me, Ben. Listen, I'm the original, all right? Let me tell you something. You watch me, you watch the best, all right? Real New York on this channel. Subscribe, people. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Good to see you from the Netherlands. The men's competition starts at 12:30 Eastern Time. Listen, if it cools down just a little bit, we may see a world record, people. Let's get to 2,000 likes. Come on, people. Shout out to Gaza, all right? Shout out to Gaza. Shout out to Gaza, all right? May the children get lots of food and may the war end, all right? Shout out to Gaza. How about that? You got it. You got your shout out. Good to see you, Natasha. Lasha Mead, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $5 club. Much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Let's try to keep politics and war out of this conversation, please, for the love of God. There you go, Aaron. Shout out to Gaza. May the suffering and occupation end, okay? There you go. You did miss the women. The meaty pseudo won with 33 hot dogs and buns.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great Felipe Pavani. And I'm going to bring him back up by popular demand for one more track in just a few moments. However,
creative moments. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people.
To introduce a special dance to
Thank you so much. No explanation with the big $5 super chat.
Dancers who perform over at Maimonides Park at the Cyclone Baseball Club.
And Bill Irish with a big $5 super chat. Much appreciated.
And so we call them the Bun Brigade.
That's right. Subscribe. Listen, you watch the rest now. Time to watch the bets. Natasha Mead, much appreciated with the big $5
Ladies
super chat.
and gentlemen, please welcome the Bunettes.
Oh, here come the Bunettes, everybody. What's my favorite hot dog brand? Nathan's. I'm a Coney Island guy. I live in Coney Island. Terry Joyce with a big $10 super sticker. Much appreciated, Terry Joyce with a big $10 super sticker. Thank you so much for today's $10 club. Much appreciated with a big $10 super sticker. Good to see you, George. Yes, indeed. You can turn to the train right here. Crowds pouring into Coney now. Let's get you guys the wide shot really quick. Look at this view here from our exclusive perch on top of the Stillwell Avenue subway station. And I'm a child. I like my hot dogs with mustard and ketchup. And then we'll hit the tables at 12:30, everybody. Best coverage, yes indeed, Supreme. Appreciate it. Meaty Pseudo won the contest with 33 hot dogs and buns. I will do me, Chris. I appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Bunettes, thank you very much.
Shout out to the Bunettes.
And they will be helping to count the hot dogs eaten by the men. As you know, the world record 76 hot dogs and buns.
And we're going to be locked in, guys. Once the competition begins, we're going to have a nice close-up shot. Good to see you, Bob, out there in Northwich, England.
Now, folks, if I may, I'd like to get serious for just a second. Every year, we hold possession of
I'm hungry too, George.
States and nations and counties and territories.
Wow, Elijah! thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Let's join today's $20 club. Much appreciated. For the big $20 super chat.
U.S. national anthem, but very few people, I believe, know.
J-Dub, we don't want no politics and we don't want no self-promotion in the chat. I would appreciate that.
Created the anthem of the world.
Ben, I'm Puerto Rican.
Community.
You got an answer. Are you happy?
And interpersonal connection.
You can hear that Q train curve. The Q train curves right behind me, about 20 feet behind me. Subscribe to the channel, people. Good to see you from India.
That song.
Good to see you from Ecuador.
The anthem of the world.
Good to see you from Chilliwack, Ohio. No, I mispronounced that. Good to see you, Dave, down there in Georgia. Let's go, Gen City. Let's go, baby. See Neil out there in Flatbush and Vamos, Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, Puerto Rico. Hawkinsville, Georgia. Good to see you. Shout out to Pittsburgh. Welcome.
You may know some of his other work, Booty Booty, That Booty, and his
More than welcome, Briscoe. Appreciate you, dude. Subscribe, people.
Aware That Booty Now. Lyrically and thematically.
Nathan's is open right now.
And there they are, dressed in the flag bearer trophy.
Nikki, we're delayed about 22 seconds. The men are eating at 12:30 Eastern Time. Fawn Marie, good to see you. Gen City, Strawberry Fields. Shout out to all the channel. Shout out to all the channel members, channel subscribers, everyone leaving super chats. Subscribe to the channel. You watch the rest now. It's time to watch the best. Portugal, good to see you. Boa noite, Portugal.
Miss Allie's Dance Studio.
Sandy the Seagull passing in front of Nathan's right now. Let's go Cyclones. And we will zoom in a lot closer when the contest starts, chill guy. What do I usually stream? I'm a New York City tour guide. I show you all the cool things around New York. And Pat Waters Vlogs, gifting 5 memberships at Dutch Boss Plus. Thank you so much, Pat Waters Vlogs, for the 5 gifted memberships. And the winners are Funky Uncle John, Lisa UK Girl, Mary McHugh, Jay Chulo, Mark M. Thank you guys so much, and thank you so much, Pat Waters Vlogs. We will zoom in once the contest begins. Pat Waters Vlogs, thank you so much for our very generous 5 donated memberships to Dutch Moss Plus. Enjoy those custom emojis and good health, everybody. And Jay Chulo got a membership, hells yeah. Hitting that like button, people. Welcome to all the new members. Enjoy the custom emojis and good health, everybody. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome for the broadcast, everybody. Yeah, 80 might be a possibility, but I think it's a little bit too warm. The wind is coming from the side of the screen here, from the right-hand side of the screen. So, unfortunately, the wind is being blocked by the Nathan's Hot Dogs building itself. So, it's probably really hot on that stage right now.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Let's get to 2,000 likes. Get to 3,000 likes. Keep it coming, baby. This is so American, Ethan. I would agree.
News alert.
Shout out to all the channel members. Uh-oh.
Is now launching a meat stick.
Oh, they got a meat stick at Nathan's, people. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba. One of us. One of us, people. One of us, people.
To promote the launch of this new product.
The men hit the eating table at 12:30 Eastern time.
Okay. Between two.
Always great stuff on this channel. Absolutely.
Veterans on the stage, you will know them. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
He was first seen standing at the edge of the shore between the ancient marks of the high and low tide, a place that is neither land nor sea.
Almost Wisconsin, Don. Good to see you. Is Badlands coming out? I see him.
And as the blue light of morning filtered through the darkness, it revealed a man who was bent to the beyond.
Good to see you, Dean.
With the secrets.
That's right. Like and share the broadcast. Oh, thank God for a single cloud in the sky, giving us a little bit of shade.
For he was buried alive under 60 cubic feet of popcorn, and he ate his way out to survival. And that is why we call him the David Blaine of the bowel, the Evel Knievel of the alimentary canal, the Houdini of Whizzini, Crazy Legs Hotdog! Former oyster eating champion of the world, he has been around this world at eating contests. Veteran whom you may know.
Mary McHugh, thank you so much for the $15 super PayPal. Much appreciated, Mary McHugh, with a big $15 PayPal. Lemon Chuck coming up right now. And you know, Crazy Legs is the Wonder Wheel. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the big man, Badlands Booker. There he is. Okay, so let's do this now. The meat sticks have already been taken out of their packaging, and they're on a plate. First to finish.
Oh, he's gonna eat meat sticks, everybody.
First to finish 5 meat sticks. This is what they look like. The first to finish 5. And the prize for this event, 5 more meat sticks. 5 meat sticks, so that'll be a total of 10. Only one of them only gets 5. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Badlands down with 1 meat stick already. I hope someone's timing this. Crazy Legs Conti. Oh, Badlands going to the water. A lot of water there. Chewing now is very difficult. Remember, this is a jerky, not a hot dog. Crazy Legs Conti now, his jaw is extremely large, but he's having trouble chewing. You have a lot of jaw strength to win this. And Badlands trying to get it down. Well ahead of Crazy Legs. Badlands Booker, the matzo ball, the green pea eating champion of the world. He's out of the circuit for 20 years. I met him in 1997 in Oceanside, New York, at a qualifier for the 4th of July. He's been here ever since. He became a rapper, and he's now Badlands Chugs. He's a chugging champion, and you can see him on the internet. They're both having a lot of trouble chewing. It's just the chewing. Trying to get that down. Badlands, maybe one more gulp of water. I'm watching intently. Badlands trying to get it down. Meat sticks is a whole new adventure, a whole new journey for us. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to announce that we will be visually eating. We'll be sanctioning an all-goat eating contest. The goats will be eating invasive plants. First ever foray into the animal kingdom. Could be enormous for our franchise. Imagine how many contests they will be eating. It's sanctioned. The money we could make if we get into the animal kingdom, even if it's just domesticated just domesticated animals, cats, dogs, chickens, goats, cows. And now we're coming to the end, ladies and gentlemen. If they don't get there by a certain time, we have to count it down and see who won. 5, 4, 3, oh! Oh my glory! Out of nowhere, Crazy Legs Conti started out slow. I thought Badlands had him down, but Badlands got into this whole chewing thing and he just couldn't get out. It was like a cycle. He had to struggle to get out. I don't know that he needed to chew that much, is what I'm saying. Crazy Legs, how do you feel?
These meat sticks are delicious. He usually handed me the Tony Allen crowd to just smother in my stomach. Best crowd in the world, but this man right here, Badlands Chugs, the greatest ever. We love Badlands.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy Legs Conti, the meat stick eating champion of the world. 2 minutes and 9 seconds, 0.35. Thank you so much. And now, I would like to introduce another dance troupe that we brought all the way from Bombay at considerable expense, because of course we only fly Delta One. All the way from Bombay, Bollywood Action, and Action is spelled A-X-I-O-N, and that's part of the dynamic, the vibe, action. All right, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bollywood Action.
Badlands Booker. I don't know if he's going to still do a lemonade chug after doing that meat stick contest, right? Right, I think the meat stick was in place of that. So I don't think we're going to get a lemonade chug. Badlands Booker, he holds the record for eating the most Nathan's hot dogs while riding on the outside of a swinging car of the Wonder Wheel here in Coney Island. He probably is thirsty now, I agree. Walks in camera, good to see you, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, to sing the national anthem, Danielle Diaz. Just coming up now. As I said, 15 years she's been with us. Had a baby girl last year, but she still came. Ladies and gentlemen, for the national anthem, Danielle Diaz.
Oh, can you see that the dawn's early light? What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming with broad shrouds and bright stars through the perilous fire. I'm still there. Oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the
Oh, is it time? I think it's showtime, everybody. Lisa Weber, thank you so much for the $5 PayPal. Much appreciated with the generous $5 PayPal. Much appreciated. Thank you so much.
They say that competitive eating is the battleground upon which God and Lucifer wage war for men's souls, my friends, and they are right. For this is a battle of the ages, battle of the titans, the early gods who come to earth only once, in only one location, and that is here, in Coney Island, Brooklyn, for only one purpose, and that is the Nathan's famous 4th of July International Hot Dog Eating Championship. We arrive at our destination by the sum of all our paths and the unswerving punctuality of chance. So it is, and so it always shall be. Let the contest begin! Please welcome back the great Felipe Pavani.
We got lemonade coming out on the table there, as you see. I think we got some guitar work happening here now from Felipe.
Almost heaven, Coney Island, Louis Mountain, Shannon River. Life is older than the trees, younger down the mountain, blowing like a breeze, country roads. Take me home. Yeah, turn up that. On my memory, got around her. My hands lay, strangers to the water. Dark and dusty, fender on the sky. It's the taste of moonshine to drop in my eye. Country road, take me home to the way. take me home, country road. I hear a voice anymore, won't you call me? Read or remind me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I can feel that I should have been home yesterday. Yeah, I feel, come on, that's wrong. Come. What's it take me home to the place I belong. Take me home, country road. Take me home, country road. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Felipe Pavani. Amazing stuff. Thank you very much. Every year, it is fantastic. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the world famous Bunettes.
Shout out to Logan, Ohio. Good to see everybody. The Bunettes take it to the stage. Looks like we have some lemonade coming out on the table. So I think we will have a lemonade chug live here at the top of the hour. And contest coming up 12:30. Subscribe to the show, subscribe to the channel. You watch the rest, now it's time to watch the best. Welcome to the top of the Stillwell Avenue subway station with our exclusive perch.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bunettes. And now, for one more performance, the Marching Cobras of Yonkers. Come on up. I love this troupe. They are fantastic. Perform all over the United States. We are lucky to have them here, obviously, on a big holiday like this. Thank you so much. The Marching Cobras of Yonkers.
Miki Sudo won the women's competition with 33 hot dogs and buns. Got my money on Joey Chestnut, of course. I gotta say, he's a great guy. I had a beer with him at the Freak Bar once. Really nice guy, so I'm hoping for Joey Chestnut. My money is on the return of the great Joey Chestnut from California. I love Matt Stoney. He has a great YouTube channel. Yeah, Bertoletti too. He has some good odds. More than welcome for streaming. That's right, he made first or last, baby. Any better live streams? I don't know. This is the best. Unless you gotta watch ESPN. Bagels and Walks, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Everybody, subscribe to Bagels and Walks, fantastic content created from right here in New York City. Bagels and Walks, I will get a hot dog with that. That's right, this is the best stream, that's right. Let's hit 5,000 likes. Come on, guys, you can do it. Miki Sudo had 33 hot dogs and buns. She won the women's competition earlier. Competition starts at 12:30 Eastern Time. The ESPN broadcast has started, everybody. Natalie with a 10-pound super chat. Thank you so much, Diana Lee, with a very generous 10-pound super chat.
Thank you so much.
I think we got a chug going on here.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, at the center of the stage here, this is a very, very special event.
There's the great Badlands right there. Come on, camera.
In the past, you have seen Badlands Booker chug 1 gallon of lemonade in 23 seconds, 0.2. World record. Badlands chugs at Badlands chugs. 3.6 million followers. He's the world chugging champion of the world. Okay. This is where we are. Okay. However, 2 gallons has never been tried. Never. It has certainly never been done. And I said, when this came up, I said, this reminds me of the Tallahassee Zoo man. It was so dangerous and difficult to master that it was outlawed in the 1930s. Why are they trying this? They said, no, Badlands can try. No one's ever done it. The stomach is not 2 gallons. The stomach could maybe be a gallon. There's no stomach in the world that's 2 gallons. It doesn't happen. However, this is for history. He was found as an orphan on a doorstep by a short order cook and a barber. And they brought him into their home, and they filled him with love, and they filled him with food, and the tiny acorn has grown into the mighty oak. The big man, the bad man, Eric Badlands. Badlands, never before 2 gallons. I'm speechless.
Oh my goodness, this is just overwhelming. I've never tried 2 gallons in my life, but you know, it's the first time for every day, so we're gonna see what happens, all right?
Okay, are you ready to ride the tornado? Sip from the volcano? Make love to the dragon? Then count it down with me from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Follow Badlands Booker here on YouTube. He's a fantastic YouTuber, always drinking from the boots on his YouTube channel. Give him a big follow, subscribe to his channel, one of the best in the business. And Badlands is a nice guy. One of the best people. Look at this, just taking it down. First gallon almost done. It's in the books. On to number 2. Here we go, guys.
Don't do it! Don't do it! they're very willing. Ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the world, Bad Man Booker.
A gallon and a half. That ain't easy, people. I want a gallon and a half of lemonade right now. It's hot up here on the roof. Where's George Shea? There he is.
Folks, come back with me in time to 1775 in a small town outside of Seville in Spain, in the court of Count Almaviva, a raped and a womanized. I am talking, of course, about Mozart's opera, The Marriage of Figaro. Our focus is on Figaro himself, the clever servant, who, with his bride-to-be Susanna, schemed to reveal the fact that Count Almaviva is a womanizer who is seducing Susanna right under the nose of the Countess. In Act 2, Countess Almaviva sits broken-hearted in her room, destroyed by her husband's infidelity, and she sings to love itself, begging either for the return of his affection or the end to her suffering. To sing Porgy Amor from Mozart's Marriage of Figaro is Sarah Beth Pearson, one of the most celebrated sopranos in the United States, who has performed throughout our nation, Washington, D.C., Baltimore recently, and always at the Metropolitan Opera in New York City. Ladies and gentlemen, with Porgy Amor, Sarah Beth Pearson. and gentlemen, Sarah Beth Pearson. Amazing, amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, for one more performance, the great Bollywood action.
By the way, we are live. We're not on delay. They're playing the women's competition right now on ESPN. Subscribe to the channel, people. Kind of out of control of the signal, guys. Signal being a little laggy. Sorry about that, guys. We are with the police, so...
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Bollywood Act. I would like to bring up the great Badlands Booker. You've seen him eat, you've seen him drink, but you've never heard him rap. And I always think of him as a rapper. The big man, the bad man, Eric Badlands Booker.
What's good, Tony Allen? Oh my goodness! I'm gonna try to do this with a gallon and a half of lemonade in me, but yo, are you ready to rock this? Oh yeah! Let's do this song real quick. Give up the George Shake down here all day doing it. Yeah. When it comes to this, yo, I'm going back. Bonus, I'm a big papa, lyrical Johnny Papa, the John Dollar, not the Paul, but a low father. I'm just a modern savage, searching for the ultimate rock, ultimate hot on my side, ultimate ride and die. I've been around the world like this is dance, streets and shit like the bitch everywhere that doesn't can. To the back of the bus, there's been no bus that I gave in the stack. There's several times I've no bus, I'm very down from the ground, flying over the
Sorry guys, the connection is slammed up here. Sorry about the lag.
Down the freeway, walking automatic NASCAR. Pushing the Batman wagon, feminine in my man. I gotta go look out to my helmet, don't mind the battle plane. Up there like Pluto, 30 seconds to bars, Batman. You always up, kind of like the moon. Hey, yo, my star. Yeah! Yo! Are you ready to see the men's contest? Yo, give it up for Pat Deacons Berletti. This type of time, let's go park and drive. Confidence is weekend. This ain't no victory time. Roll with this type of guy. Non-stop, full throttle. Let your find a place. Big fingers give you space. Roll with this type of guy. That used to chugging guy. That push and terrify. How do you stay so fly? How do you stay that guy? How do you still so automatic to the day and night? How do you get that love? That's something across the land? Yeah. Woo!
Gentlemen, Badlands Booker, the great man, the big man. Thank you so much for being up here now.
Appreciate you, Dylan.
Ladies and gentlemen, just for a moment, I want to recognize someone we lost. I worked for Border Max for 10 years at the beginning. He ran this contest with Max Rosie, who passed away in 1991. Since 1972, and I took it over with my brother Richard in the 90s. He was a great man, an excellent PR man, the best of the best, a stunt master and a very funny man. In recognition of a great man, very, very funny man, he used to scream my name, George, George, George! And I'd run into his office and he'd go, how are you, George? Very funny. Lost him. He was out here at the contest many years. However, very important, we only bring out the dawn of greatness every 100 years. You will see it on the horizon. Every 100 years we bring it out. We brought it out 7 years ago to count how many Malamars, the former champion, ate crunchy breakfast. And then 4 years ago, we brought it out to count how many meals in a day. This year, we have the dawn of greatness. We have the dawn of greatness to count how many children Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will have if they get married and what their names will be. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the dawn of greatness. Alyssa Claire, Gunner, Arabella Amelia, Striker, Abigail Sage, Stetson, Willow Grace, Remington Roman Destroyer. And that is the 8 children that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will have, and their names as predicted by the dawn of greatness, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, it has to be something very special to get the bomb out. And now the judges are coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting to a very important part of the event. I would like to take this opportunity, if I can, to thank Mike Berg for being here with his family, Heather, Ethan, and Zach. Jordy, I don't think could make it. Michael is one of the lead business people in the city, a leader at JLL, which is a publicly traded global real estate firm. Having him here is a great honor for us all. We thank him for joining us today. And now,
Stay close to me, Jim. I think your signal's helping.
the judges are coming up now, and I would also like to bring out Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez, thank you for being here. And we're just getting the judges up. As soon as they are, perhaps you would swear them in for us, if you would.
There's no better place to celebrate America's birthday than right here in Brooklyn on the corner of 3rd and Stilwell Avenue. I want to thank Nathan's famous Major League Meeting, and let's clap it up for our MC, our walker today, George Shea. competitors that are out here to entertain us. Let's hear it for them. Let's hear it for our competitors, our eaters. All right, Coney Island, we're gonna have a great time today. As District Attorney, I also want to thank all the members of the... In a moment, our eaters will come out, we'll swear them in. But let's make sure as we celebrate today on America's birthday and the 4th of July that we do it safely and we have a great time today and tonight. All right, everyone, let's clap it up.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. To all of you, swear to uphold the Constitution of the United States and also watch Hot Dogs. Okay, thank you very much, District Attorney Eric Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bonettes. World famous for that.
Where it's time to get these hot dogs and do what we do. In other words, yeah, time to eat, time to eat. No games now, man, it's time to eat. Time to put your money where your mouth is, G. Waiting all year for the chance to eat. Time to eat, time to eat. At the table, man, you gotta see. Most getting proud by standing in the heat. Waiting all night, it's time to get to eat. Come on. Yeah, time to eat. No surrender, man, no retreat. Get your mind right, I can hear your heartbeat. And then BM is doing it. B.O. Yeah, it's time to eat. Why now bring them dogs to the deep? Or my melon like fucking eat the dogs for 10 minutes. Whole 10 minutes. Oh. You know what time it is, folks? It's time to get hungry. It's time to get focused. It's not time to just wave your hand, tip your hat to the crowd. It's time to do this. Get your destination right, and it's time to eat. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Badlands Booker. My friends, we stand where we stand thanks to the heroic efforts of heroic people, among whom we cannot count ourselves. We are the profligate, the watchers, the wasters, willing to sacrifice our birthright for the dopamine hit contained in a cat feed. But today is the day we reconfirm our commitment to the fragile gifts of freedom and democracy. And deep within our hearts, we still honor this oath. I will fight for those I love. Too. I fought for the United States of America because I stood for those I love. And that is the who of Americans. And this is the 4th of July! It's go time! It's go time time! It's go, 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 lock and load, love and believe, smoking, we never see what see us on the other side, time, time. Are you with me, Brooklyn? He was born in Ranch Dressing, Arkansas, on April 21st, the feast of St. Joseph Chestnut. He was destined for competitive eating. Please welcome a newcomer to our sport in his rookie year, Jerome Byrne. To compete on the 4th of July alongside the greatest eaters in the world, that, aside from his dream to perform in Chippendales Live service in Las Vegas, would be the greatest honor of his life. And today that honor occurs, ladies and gentlemen. 21 years of age, 6 feet 4 inches tall, from Valparaiso, Indiana, Cameron Mead. He's the #1 burger roll sandwiches, 29 hot dogs, to promote the elasticity of his stomach, he drinks a tonic comprised of a quail egg, 20 hard-boiled eggs in 84 seconds. Louisiana, Adrian Morgan. Wing, the undisputed kale-eating champion of the world, 10 pounds of baked beans in the world, Gideon Naughty. He secretly created a ChatGPT bot to take his place in text conversations with his girlfriend, freeing him to focus more time on competitive eating. And while she in the journey of life, you might characterize his status as middle seat, main cabin, boarding zone 7, he who may not bring his bag on board. But in the world of competitive eating, he is triple diamond type because he ate 476 Cheetos while watching Zoolander on Netflix. Thank you for your loyalty, sir. Ranked number 8 in the world from Las Vegas, Nevada, Derek Hendrickson. We must describe the dark by what is darker still. Darkness and doomed in darkness. Detectable only by scent of the carcass, of the ulcer, of the rancid flesh of damnation. He is that darkness. Child of the abomination, messenger of the beast, who chews with the yellow teeth of the deceiver to establish dominion until the serpent sits on the throne of St. Peter. The red horse of death! He is a man so evil, they put him in prison in hell. Hell prison! Between weekly meal prep, sunrise yoga, and mindfulness training, he barely has time to write his gratitude journal. But when he does, he is thankful that he was born with an abnormally large esophagus that runs from his pie hole to his gut like a sewer. Ranked number 16 in the world, 19th ranked eater in England, from Brixton and London. Let me hear it for Matt Stanford! Loves the monkey, and the meatball loves the fork. And so too with humans who are their will. But there are still those world, 19 world records, 13 cans of Spam, 83 slices of pizza, 24 pounds of strawberries. In the wilderness to facilitate the rise of civilization. And he carries on their rank number 6 in the world from Tampa, Florida. world, and the #1 ranked leader in the Southern Hemisphere, which is half the planet, by the way. 7 world records, 70 donuts. He shocked the world in 2007 by eating 21 pounds of grits in 10 minutes. And again in 2011 when he ate 270. And he learned that there is a time we must stand. 2024, undisputed, Nathan's famous 4th of July, champion of the world with 58 hot dogs and buns from Chicago, Illinois, the great Patrick Bernardo! By age in preparation for the great insult of death. I speak of this man! Born from the jars of shattered angels, wielding the white sword of righteousness, standing as quiet as truth. Ladies and gentlemen, while we must all face the dark mountain of night, forsaken with the gods, his glory is strung like beads of light to adorn the arc of history itself. Yahweh!
Let's go!
Featherstone and Steve Simmons in Arkansas, Brian Bolger in South. And James Webb of Sydney, Australia, 7 Patrick Bernardo seems to have second place. Time in 2 minutes to break 76.
I will talk about it later on this afternoon.
And in 3rd place today, representing the Southern Hemisphere, the great and 1 hot dogs and buns in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. The Nathan's famous 4th of July champion of the world, Joey Chestnut!
Okay, a couple more, sorry guys, but yeah. I'll be back next year.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have had a great adventure and a wild rumpus, but our revels are at an end. We will see you next year in Coney Island on the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July!
Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning on in. Sorry for the connection issues. There will be a full HD replay being posted on this channel very shortly. But from the top of the Stillwell Avenue subway station, this is Dutch Maz and Coney Island Jim and all the members of the NYPD, CERT, everybody signing off. Have yourself a fabulous Coney Island day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Us, wherever you are. See you guys for fireworks. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.